Good morning. It's April 9th, and I'm pretty excited because today I'm going to drive down to the boat and remove the cover. So I'll take you guys along, and after that we'll do a deck tour followed by a tour of the inside. So pretty excited with it being April 9th to have 50-degree weather in the morning, and it's going to get up to about 71. So for Michigan, that's really great weather. So let's head on down to the boat and pull that cover off. All right, welcome to Toledo Beach Marina. Morning, how are you?
Good morning. Oh, hold on. Hold on one second. Open house up in the sandbar if that's where you're going.
Actually, I'm working on my boat today. So
All right.
you're now part of a YouTube video.
Awesome.
Have a good day.
Yep, you too.
So all those empty slips, I believe there are about 560 at Toledo Beach Marina, are waiting for all these boats on the Heart. This is just a small group of all the boats they store at the marina. Okay, so we finally made it to the marina, and this is my boat. And that's the winter cover I've been talking about. Absolutely love it. She protects the boat really well. This is where she winters, right here by this little body of water. And again, today's a very exciting day because we will be taking this cover off. Ah, it was only a dream. It was only a dream. Well, welcome to the deck tour of the Pearson 1986 28-2 sailboat. As we move to the front of the boat, we have a nice roller furling. Makes it nice and easy to roll in the Genoa, pull it out, and slightly aft is the anchor locker. And moving over here, we have a nice deck for under the V-berth. Solar fan and door ads all come in handy with keeping air circulating through the boat. Over here we have a couple winches that we'll get to later on the deck. Rigid boom vang. And my favorite part of the boat, which is an in-mast furler. Super easy reefing, and I usually have the sail completely out before I've left the marina. Makes life easy. She's a single spreader vessel, and as we move back a little bit further, we get to those winches. I have 3 self-tailing 2-speed Lunar winches. I uncovered this one so you could see those a little bit better. That one behind the lazarette I didn't, nor did I on the right side of the cabin top. This one isn't self-tailing, but I only use it once a year to pull the Genoa halyard up. So not really necessary. Lines are stowed there. And in the back lazarette we have the holding tank for the toilet as well as a 5-gallon hot water heater. Close the lid. And there's your ignition switch and your engine hours and tachometer, where I stow the lines. And this is the traveler, real easy to get to. As we move to the back of the boat, there's your pedestal, and the way I navigate around the lake is with this Garmin chart plotter. It's wonderful. All I have to do is type in what I draw, my height, say where I want to go, and I'll follow the pink line. Hi guys, and welcome to the tour of the inside of my 1986 Pearson 28.2 sailboat. So, like with the outside and the in-mast furler, the inside of the 28.2 is actually pretty remarkable for a 28-foot sailboat. I don't see too many layouts like this when I go in most 28s, and I'm not saying that's bad. Everybody has their own taste and they choose what they want to choose, but I'm pretty proud of this boat for being such a small sailboat. So anyway, coming down the companionway, you have a V berth all the way forward, and that's 6 feet, and 2 people can sleep in there pretty comfortably. Your feet are kind of touching at the bow of the boat, but you do have 6 feet from head to foot, so not too shabby. We also have parts of my dinghy up there, and my sail, my Genoa, is still up there. Good ventilation with the port right above, and I haven't mounted it yet, but I have a smart TV that I place right over there on that bulkhead. Coming aft on the port side of the boat, rum is always good. And on this lazarette, I'm 5'7", and I can lay down just to give you an idea of the length, and there's plenty of storage underneath. One thing I forgot to mention about the V berth, that's also where the freshwater holding tank is, and that holds 30 gallons. Coming back, and again there's storage underneath that settee. Then you have a leaf table in the center. Both sides flip up. Right now I just put one up to show you how that works. Nice lighting above. And continuing to come aft, we have a single sink. Hot and cold pressurized water. Plenty of storage. It's a little dark, but nice deep storage area there. And right next to it we have a 2-burner alcohol stove. Storage underneath, and storage underneath the sink as well. Just above the stove, we have more storage up there as well, and tucked in back behind here, more storage. So for a 28-foot boat, again, pretty impressed with the amount of storage that I have and the layout. So now if we come around, do a little tour of the starboard side, we have more of the same. Lots of light and great ventilation in this boat. So we come all the way back, and we have our control panel, and a chart table. And below the chart table is an impressive ice chest. Huge. I fill that with one large bag of ice. And like I mentioned in my previous video, I spend 3.5 days a week on the sailboat. And in the heat of the summer, I can get all 3 of those days. It will keep everything nice and cold. So it's insulated pretty well. So again, we just take a little step forward, and you're looking towards the aft of the boat. We have 2 doors. Behind the first one, the port side of the boat, we have the aft cabin. This is my favorite place to sleep. You have lots of ventilation. You can see there's some to the left, another port here, and a port above your head. Over here we have a hanging locker, and it is a 28-foot boat, so I can get my foul weather gear and enough clothes to last for the week. I wouldn't want to live aboard this boat with that closet, but it certainly works for 3.5 days a week. Kind of funky lighting. Step back into the aft cabin, and this is a really comfortable place to sleep. I kind of lose myself, and when my wife comes with me, I get stuck under this side, which gets a little more claustrophobic, but still certainly doable. And then under here we have the engine, and it's a nice little table. Great lighting above it. And the engine is a Yanmar YM15, which sips diesel and is plenty of power to push this little boat along. She'll go at 6 knots when you're pushing her hard. So, taking the turn around, behind the other door, we have our head. Again, great ventilation above and to the side. Nice storage behind the mirrors. Storage in there with a removable laundry basket. Nice and deep. And again, hot and cold pressurized water with a little shower head if you're bold enough to want to shower in something this small. And again, nice storage underneath. This is kind of a neat feature. My ice chest doesn't have a drain in the bottom of it. So that's a pressurized pump. Well, it's a hand pump. I can just pump all the excess water out and right into the sink, and out of the boat it goes. So this is it, guys. This is how I spend 3.5 days a week. She's only 28 feet, but I'm pretty proud of her. Thank you for taking the time to watch the tour. And again, if you like what you see, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Bye.